come and get it.
Hi guys, yes, if you haven't realised from the description, today we are going to be looking at Zapwrapz, company from the UK that do vinyl wraps for your mods. And if you can see there, they also do one for the .mod Petrie, which really looking forward to putting that on when I've got my Petrie. After I've played with it and done a bit of reviews on it, then I'm going to do a video also for the Petrie sticker and see how it holds up. Obviously, because the RDA I'm guessing will get hot, maybe it won't. Obviously the 13 Heavens gets quite hot, so it'd be interesting to see how a sticker will stay on an RDA, but that'd be cool. But today obviously we are looking at the RX200, and in a minute we will dive down close. We'll have a look at the instructions and how they suggest to you to prepare and wrap your device. So we will dive down close in a second and have a look at Zapwrapz. Let's have another two and then we'll dive down, guys. So guys, here we are down with the wrap. So let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what we've got to do. I'm going to try, I'll put that one back in there in a minute. Obviously, and you get a little alcohol wipe, which they give you two, which I'll leave. I better take them out for a minute just so I can see the instructions, which they do put on the card. It says, wash your hands thoroughly from any oils, clean your device with the alcohol wipe and allow to dry. Remove the control panel wrap from the backing paper. So they're saying to do the buttons first, which would be this one. Yeah, we'll do, no, actually we'll start with the button one and the screen. And press down, line up the cutouts with the screen and buttons, then press down, line up the body section with the side of the device and press this. So you don't need to wait too much, because this is actually descriptions for S-Class. Smooth the wrap around your device, applying pressure to help the air pockets escape. And then it does also say use a hairdryer to soften the vinyl and allow it to mould to your device. I haven't got a hairdryer. I didn't use a hairdryer last time. What I usually do is I've got like a little electric heater, which I usually just roll it over that and let it just heat up a little bit. So we'll go ahead, I'm going to go and wash my hands and then I'll be back and we will wipe down the device. Right guys, so I've gave my hands a little wash. We'll go ahead and get out this swab. So it's got some alcohol on it, just a little alcohol wipe, which I'm sure plenty of people have seen before. A lot of medics and stuff use it. And then all you need to do is just grab your device and give it a nice wipe over. You should be able to see the colour of it there, guys. It's changed, and it smells a bit, but you can see the difference in the colour of the wipe. Give it a little wipe, make sure it's nice and clean. Don't worry about the screen or the USB port, just give it a quick wipe over. And then what I'm going to do is, when it's sitting, it might focus in a minute, I'll give the top a quick wipe over, because there is also a sticker for the top, so we'll give that a quick wipe. We'll let that dry. Quick wipe on the bottom. I'm not too worried about the bottom sticker. I will put it on, but to me it doesn't matter if the bottom sticker falls off, because you're not really ever looking at the bottom. Put that to one side. I'll leave that to dry for a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll get sticking the sticker on. So guys, we're back. It only takes about 20 or 30 seconds to dry off. Doesn't take long at all. So, and it doesn't smear your screen or leave any marks on your screen, so that's good. And actually what I've got here is I've got a walnut, and I believe it's a cedar wood. So we're going to stick on the walnut first. So all you need to do is just peel your vinyl sticker off as so, and then you're going to line it up, which is going to be quite difficult because of the shape of the device. But all you want to do is line it up, which is going to be very difficult, especially when you're trying to use a camera. Sort of see if it's lining up properly. Good thing with these stickers is if you're careful, you can take these on and off a few times, as long as you are really careful when taking them on and off. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm not sure about that button there though. Like I said guys, this isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. So there you go. That time I actually went with trying to do the buttons first, but again I'm not 100% happy with it. So we're going to go again. I'm going to start down at the USB port this time and try it that way. I think I'm pretty much happy where it is almost. So I'm just gonna run this side along first, and then I'm gonna work my way across the device. And then down the other side, making sure there is no air holes in there. and that looks, make sure the buttons are still nice and clicky. Make sure it's pressed down nice, and like I say, good just to check and make sure everything is still working while you're doing it. There's no air pockets in there whatsoever. Buttons are still very nice and clicky, and that looks nice. I'm actually going to take the battery door off to do the battery door, so let's go ahead and have a look. This should be a little bit easier, because all you're going to want to do is just line up that edge. Once that edge is lined up, you should be pretty much just be able to roll this along, making sure there's obviously again no air pockets. If you can see any, just get them out. So as you can see, there is one there, so I'm just going to peel that back quickly, take that air pocket out, and then just carry on working my way around again. Making sure there's no air pockets in this whatsoever. Rolling that last bit round again, and that looks very, very nice. So just check it over, make sure there are no air pockets, which looks spot on for me. I'm going to put that to one side. Actually, I'm going to put it on just so that silly little ribbon doesn't get in the way. That is looking nice already, and that is the walnut colour. So next I'm going to concentrate on the front piece, which I've got a feeling is going to be a little bit difficult, but we're going to go ahead and try to get this as good as we can. Possibly try and do the button first if we can, because if you can get that button lined up, you are going to be good. I'm going to do this a little bit difficult for you to see, guys, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing, and then I'll bring it back up. So I've just lined that round the button area there. Hopefully it's going to sit flush with everything else, which is looking that way so far. So I'm going to just go over here quickly, concentrate on this side, getting that side all in, making sure there's no air pockets again. Which is looking good. I will come back to that button in a minute and just do a little trick that I usually do, just to make sure that that button piece is down, otherwise you might find issues with it peeling when you use the button. So that is looking cool. I like that already. Now it looks like I've got some wood, so that is looking very, very nice. So what I'm going to do next is just for that little bit of button, I've got a little, no, not that one because it's sharp. I'm actually going to use the metal end from my tweezers just to go and just push the edge of that round, make sure it's clicking, which it is, and just go in there and just push down around that button, make sure that bit's in flush, which again it is. Yep. Very nice. There we go, guys. You can, if you want to, down the bottom as well, just to make sure that that bottom piece is all smooth. Just get something that's not sharp, that's not going to cut into the vinyl. Just make sure all them buttons are in, and again just make sure they all work. Very, very nice. Very nice. So we'll stick the top piece on. I thought that was going to go on first time there, but it didn't. So we will carefully just take that back off, because I do want to line up. Sorry about the focusing, guys. And now that is spot on. Push all that down, run your finger along the edge, make sure it's not overlapping anywhere. And that is looking very nice. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. I'm actually going to get my bit of wipe that I put to the side, give that a quick wipe over because it's been sat on the bottom. I'll let that dry and I'll come back in a couple of seconds and we'll stick the bottom on. So guys, that's all dry. Let's stick the last piece on. Which, like I said, the bottom piece doesn't matter to me too much, because what I find is from people, when you're putting it down and picking it up all the time, sometimes if you catch it on a desk or something, sometimes they do start to peel away, and I think that went on perfect. Very nice. Obviously you don't want to be covering up them battery vent holes. Give that a little rub, make sure it's all in. And there you go, sorted, guys. And then all you would do is, if you've got a hairdryer, just give it a quick warm blow over. All I'm going to do is go and stand over my little electric heater and give it a quick warm so that sticker molds to the device. And then when I come back up, we'll be back up top and we'll have a quick chat and another look at it and have a toot. So guys, we are back up top and look at that wrap. That is very, very nice. Now it looks like I'm holding wood and I'm absolutely loving the look of it. You can get these, like I said, from zapwrapz.co.uk. The website will be in the description. I do know the RX200 version, the wrap is £10. You can do it like I've done it. You can select the screen cover piece and the battery piece as one colour, and then you can pick another colour, or if you don't and you want it all just one colour, then you can just pick the same colour for both parts. But it gives you that option of mixing it up, maybe having a carbon red and a bright green and things like that. They do neon colours, wood colour, carbon, snake skin, crocodile skin. So definitely go check them out, guys. Like I say, £10 for the RX200 version wrap. I do believe some of the other ones may be a little bit dearer, but not by much, depending on the size, obviously, the device and the amount of material they need. The amount of material that you need for that device. But for £10 for the RX, amazing. Buttons working absolutely fine. The fire button is working fine. So yeah, guys, loving this little wrap. Hope you enjoyed it too. I know it's a bit fiddly, but they are. So I'm not going to edit it and take bits out so it looks easy. I actually wanted to show you how long it takes me to put one of these wraps on, and how easy it actually is to do. Which it is easy, it's just fiddly. You've got to make sure you line up the holes with the button holes, but it is easy enough to do. And you have the instructions to obviously show you to make sure you clean the device before you put it on. And then I did just run it around above the heater just to let that sticker mould on. And obviously I am going to be using it, so I'll keep every so often rubbing my fingers along, making sure I'm just rubbing in the sticker or the vinyl and making sure it is sticking. And I found the Vapor Flask vinyl that I had on lasted me 3, maybe 4 months until I actually decided to take it off. It didn't start peeling off, it didn't fall off. I just decided I didn't want the wrap on there anymore, and I took it off. And it doesn't leave no sticky marks when you take it off. If you carefully just take it off, give it a little heat up before you peel it off with a hairdryer. Just give it a quick blow over so it's warm, and it just comes off very nicely. So other than that, guys, that is Polish Vapes UK. There's the wrap. Please like, share and subscribe. And remember, guys, stay safe and keep on vaping.